All right, so today I have a devotion for you on joy. Remember, we're still working with the fruits of the Spirit. And joy is more than just happiness, okay? When we have joy, we think of things that are good, but joy is some other things too. So, what is joy? Well, usually we do think of joy when something good happens. Think about when Mary found out she was going to have Jesus, how much joy she had in her heart. Um, and then think about after he was born, the shepherds, how they would feel hearing of his birth. I'm sure that they were filled with joy. But we can also find joy in difficult times too, or tough times. Um, One of our memory works that we had a little while back was 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, and it tells us to rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances. Okay? So that means no matter what, we should be joyful of whatever is going on in our life. So let's think about the tough times that Jesus probably had. When he was here on earth, he had people that didn't think that he should be preaching about God. They didn't think that he should be calling himself the king. They didn't think that what he was doing was appropriate because he did certain things on days that no one was supposed to work, right? He did stuff on the Sabbath. But even though all this bad stuff was going on around him, he still found joy in sharing his Father's word with other people. And let's take Job. We don't talk about Job very much in our Bible books, but Job is part of our Bible. And this poor guy lost everything he had. He lost all of his belongings. He lost his family. He lost his job, which means he has no money. And he went through a time where his health was very, very poor. But guess what? Job still found ways to find joy in the Lord. Okay? He brought things into his life to help him rejoice in what he had, not to feel sorry and pitiful for the things that he was lacking. Being joyous about things is more about how you look at something. It's your perspective. Okay? For instance, right now, we're stuck at home, right? Everybody's getting grouchy. Mom, Dad probably yelling at you to do your homework, right? If you have a brother or sister at home, you're probably fighting. It happens. We're stuck at home. It's bad, right? It's bad. So, how are we going to find the positive in this right now? Well, one positive that we have, and you may not appreciate it right now since you're younger, but one thing that we have right now is family time. I know, hanging out with your brother or sister, not cool. But right now, we have a lot of family time. We have time that we can take and do things together. I know sitting down and eating supper together sometimes is not always easy because of activities that you have after school. But now you would have time to do that. Maybe just going outside and playing in your yard. You have time to do that. So remember, joy isn't just happiness. Because, you go to the fair, that's a happy time. You get a balloon, you take it home, you're all excited, you're happy. And then a couple days later, your balloon is flat. Where's your happiness? It's gone. Happiness is not joy. Joy is something that lasts. True joy only comes from God, okay? In order to have that true joy in your heart, you need to be filled with Him. And as long as you put your eyes on the Lord, your perspective should be that of a positive, good, good things. So if you do keep your eyes on Him, He's going to give you His love, and He's going to fill you with the joy that you need to share with others. So remember, when we think of the fruits of the Spirit, last time we talked about love. Well, today we're talking about joy, and joy is more than happiness. Joy is the fact that Christ died for you, and He conquered sin, death, and the devil for you. That's the joy in Jesus Christ.